आज बीजेपी अपनी सरकार के तीसरे कार्यकाल में विकसित भारत के निर्माण की बात कर रही है, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ केवल मोदी से नफरत, अपने परिवार को बढ़ावा देकर ये तमिलनाडु के हर युवा का विकास रोके हुए हैं। तमिल भाषा और तमिल संस्कृति बहुत विशेष रही है। मैंने मेरे संसदीय क्षेत्र काशी में काशी तमिल संगमम करवाया। उसे लेकर भी लोग सवाल पूछते हैं। आज देश के वासियों के दिल में तमिलनाडु को जानने की एक नई जिज्ञासा पैदा हुई। इस बार देश का भाग्य पक्का करने में तमिलनाडु सबसे आगे होगा। जब बीजेपी यहां कमजोर थी, तब भी हमने केरला को मजबूत बनाने के लिए काम किया।
The Tamil Nadu BJP was attempting a never before in the last 5 to 6 decades. More than 1 million people to congregate there to show that BJP is a force to reckon with in Tamil Nadu and not just a weakling or a kacha limbu with one of the regional allies or the regional parties. Now this is something that has been rankling in the minds of K. Annamalai, the state BJP president, and he shared that with us when he was speaking with us in Kovai just the other day. 4-5 days ahead of this big mega meet that was being planned, and he said that we want to do something significant. Has that significant happened? Has it registered? Has the Tamil Nadu populace sat up and taken notice? And in this fight for 39 seats, will the BJP make any gains and inroads? We have to ask that question. And after today, are there more people who are convinced towards thinking of the BJP as a possible contender, or is there much to be still desired or expected from the BJP? Dr. Anand Ranganathan with us, Uma Anandan of the BJP with us, Kovai Satyanji with us, and George Kurian ji with us. Namaste, Jai Hind and Jai Bharat. Thank you very, very much. I am here in Abu Dhabi, but all the conversation is about what is happening in Tamil Nadu, especially in Tirupur and Palladam. Uma Anandan ji, are you enthused? What was the turnout like today? Is it a never before? And will this translate to gains for the BJP?
See, definitely yes. A mammoth crowd never to be seen earlier. You were mentioning about the Modi factor. I would like to add to that. Will the Modi and the Annamalai magic? Will also you don't need to do. The Annamalai and the Modi magic is going to make a big difference in Tamil Nadu elections this time. See, it is going to be like you have seen the verdict. Why are they now scared? All the Dravidian parties in Tamil Nadu, why are they running helter-skelter, calling Mr. Annamalai names, body shaming, all that? Why all this? They are stooping down to have never been a level before, and that is a part of Dravidian politics. So definitely BJP is going to make a dent, and that is why you find all these people shouting from rooftops, calling names, everything is happening. Definitely because of that, and we don't need to see one thing, understand. It is not that you people, you're sitting somewhere else. We people on the ground, we are seeing, let me tell you, having been in the party for the last nearly 30 odd years, I can see the real growth. To make the 50 people come, in those days, in early to even as early as 2000 or 2010, we have to make 150 phone calls. There was no mobiles during those days. To make 50, sometimes the police will be more than our own party cadres for a protest. It is not the case now. That is why these Dravidian parties are getting jittery now. And we are the real opposition. Has the Anna DMK ever opened their mouth about the drug scandal as recently as day before yesterday? They're not. We are the real opposition party in Tamil Nadu today, and this is the honest truth that they are unable to digest. The growth of BJP is what is worrying
now the argument,
everybody.
The argument, Umaji, is that the BJP is the contender who wants to make the most amount of noise because it wants attention. The ADMK, on the other hand, is saying we are doing our job quietly. We are the silent killers. Kovai Satyanji, today's turnout
Politics,
must have
do
made
you?
you sit up and
Politics,
take
why are you
notice.
here
Some
in
work the
politics?
BJP is going. You'll give them some credit, Umaji. Umaji, yield please.
Politics.
Let the
Without
others speak and then
noise,
I'll
how
come
do
to
you
you.
make in politics?
Yes, Mr. Okay. Let Mr. Kovai Satyan answer. Yes, Kovai ji.
Good
Namaskar.
evening, Namaskar. Yeah, the numbers what we get is not more than 1 lakh for the event. So let them take the credit whatever they want. Let it be 1 million or 10 million or whatsoever it is. They are free to throw numbers to their convenience. The visit of our Honorable Prime Minister is viewed as yet another visit, like how he has done it earlier times. Neither the yatra taken by Annamalai or the culmination of his yatra has found any connect in the political circle, in the political arena, nor with the people of Tamil Nadu. This is the fact. And yes, on 4th, there is a protest across Tamil Nadu on the latest scam that came out on the narcotics. So Uma Anandan lives in a utopian world. She doesn't understand what AIDMK is doing. So keep setting aside all these things. On any other state for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections, BJP is able to feel the connect on the ground, and the responses towards the Lok Sabha fever, they are able to feel it, except Tamil Nadu. The Modi Prime Minister's visit is to ensure that BJP starts feeling that fever of the Lok Sabha elections for their party in Tamil Nadu. The attempt is from the Prime Minister himself. That's what everybody is looking at right now. The ground is all set for the two major Dravidian parties in the upcoming elections. BJP is all about fighting how to increase their vote share and vote percentage. That they profoundly call it as a dent. The dent could be 2%, 2.5%, 3% or 4%. Only after the elections results will tell them how it is.
See, true. It's good to be confident, but one should never underestimate opponent or the political playfield that is Tamil Nadu. Now, one of the interesting things, Anand Ranganathan ji, that Annamalai, while speaking to us at CNN News 18, said is that traditionally the two DMK parties, and please correct me if I'm wrong, correct him if he is wrong, don't go above 22 to 23% core vote share, their votes. Then you have the alliances. So everybody gets into alliances, be it the UPA alliance or the NDA alliance or the alliances. So DMDK will go one way, PVK will be there, MDMK will be there. There will be other parties which will come together. The Manila Congress will be there. Congress is there. And that's what it accrues. So whoever gets to about 30-32%, they get the mandate. The two core Dravidian parties, the big ones, their own voter who comes to vote every time. The BJP has a core vote. Congress used to have commands one. Now it's on erosion, but it's still there. That is 22% each. That's what his argument was. And he says that means that there is a good 50 to 55% vote share which will swing this way or that, or they will not vote at all. And that's where they see the BJP's opportunity. You think there is a logic to that? You think what the PM is doing right now, pushing with all muscle, his outreach towards Tamil culture, to the Tamil people, getting them outside of Tamil Nadu, taking Tamil out of Tamil Nadu as a language to Kashi Tamil Sangam, to Somnath, to Ramlala, all of this, is that going to make a change?
One thing is very clear, that if the Prime Minister sets his eyes on something, he looks at least 4 or 5 years ahead. And when you talked about Tamil Sangam, you talked about a host of other things where Tamilians have been included. I mean, I would dare to go as far as to say to be included in the mainstream of activities, cultural activities largely, political as well, is to do with his vision. And, you know, my good friend from AIADMK, yes, I think he made some important points. The truth, what Umaji said and what Kovai said, the truth is possibly somewhere in the middle. But the fact of the matter is, you ignore Annamalai at your peril. As J. Sai Deepak said recently, he is Anna 2.0. And it's very clear, even though the media is largely under the foot of the DMK in Tamil Nadu, and you saw how a prominent editor of a lapdog newspaper said we must target Annamalai. I mean, he was as threatening as I have seen dictators to be, and he was the editor of a major newspaper. So Annamalai is under a lot of pressure, but more importantly under a lot of threat. Now, Very briefly, Anand, what is happening? Let me explain to you the thing on the ground. It is very clear, as I said, Kowai also mentioned it. The truth is that the AIA DMK vote base has shifted with the passing away of the late Jayalalitha ji. So DMK is feeling very confident. The BJP hopes that that vote base shifts towards itself, and that is where the crux, the importance of Annamalai lies. And what the DMK is doing, recently the CAG raised an objection. It is not allowing a host of central schemes to be implementing in Tamil Nadu. It is worried about the Modi effect. Very recently, the CAG Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana houses were not being built, were not being sanctioned. So there is a clear fight. It is not a three-way fight as AIADMK was expecting, because the voter base has shifted, and it was logical that it would, because the charisma of Jayalalitha ji was no longer there. But the fact of the matter is, whatever the AIADMK spokesman said about BJP not winning, same experts were talking about BJP not winning in Bengal. And look where BJP in Bengal is right now, from 2 MLAs to 70 odd, from 2 MPs to 18 odd.
Yeah.
Will this miracle happen down south? I'm keeping my options open, but do not underestimate Modi and Anna 2.0.
See, I
True.
would like to include
See, your
now.
thoughts
Mr.
and
Anand,
Jay Sai Deepak's
see,
thought.
one thing.
No, your thought. 1 minute, Umaji. George Kurian, I know you put your hand up. I know you are eager. I'll come back to you, ma'am. But let George Kurian also speak. I would just tell Dr. Ranganathan that yes, your thoughts and Jay Sai Deepak's thoughts on confidence on Annamalai may converge, but Annamalai and your views are divergent, because Annamalai is saying we are not looking at eroding or taking anybody else's vote share. There is a huge voter base which does not vote or swings. We are going to go to them with a narrative which is beyond the two Dravidian parties, and that's his clarity. Either ADMK or DMK, they may be 44%, 45% core votes, both of them put together. There is still about 55% there for the plucking. And we want to target that, because those people are looking for a separate narrative, something that works for them. That's what he's saying. So that's his thought process. Unfortunately, we don't have that soundbite of his. Otherwise, I would have played that out also. I would have played that out. See, so have I. So have I. I saw him in action. I saw him in action. I saw him in action, but I'm just saying this is what he told us, so I can say that his point is not the 22% core votes of DMK, 22% core votes of ADMK, but the swinging voter, who's the non-loyal voter, who's looking for another narrative. Where is the Congress in all of this? And if that bastion also is going to be defended by the DMK, that means that the Congress will get lesser and lesser seats, George Kurian, in Tamil Nadu. Already the left is already flexing muscle in Kerala.
Well, Anand, I don't quite agree to what you just put across to the audience here. I strongly believe that the DMK Congress party combined in Tamil Nadu will do magic this time again for the people of Tamil Nadu at large. And see, Prime Minister Modi there is no two ways that he can draw crowds, but it would necessarily not transfer into votes, is what I would say, because people down south, especially in Kerala and Tamil Nadu, are very liberal by nature, so they would come down to see or hear Prime Minister speak. Having said that, the Modi magic down south, especially in Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, will not work, because it's a hurricane task for BJP to make inroads here. We have seen in public domain that through the governor, the centre used to interfere into the state administration and legislative workings of the state in Tamil Nadu. So, having said that, Modi can make n number of visits to Tamil Nadu and Kerala, but it will not necessarily transfer into seats or make inroads so easily, because people are very smart to sense
Sir, the Congress will have to really get. The Congress will have to really get worried if the BJP, forget winning seats, if it gets into nearly 15 to 18% vote share this time around, if it gets into double digits, the Congress seriously has to worry in Tamil Nadu. What the DMK will do, ADMK will do is a different point, but the Congress will have to really get worried. But Umaji, thank you for your patience. Yes.
Say, in this panel, I am someone who has got down into the field, and in Chennai city, which is supposed to be the bastion of the Dravidian parties, the only candidate from BJP who won. And I have visited door to door,
Yes,
and I saw for myself the reaction of the public when we stood alone in the corporation elections. And I would like to remind Mr. Satyan, he has to do some homework. In this Chennai city, as I told you, we replaced Anna DMK, became second in 70 places in Chennai city. What does that mean? Let him do his arithmetic properly. He says, we are entitled to our figures. Yes, everybody is entitled to our figures, but we should have our feet on the ground. And as someone who has worked in the grassroots level and who has emerged victorious, it could be 1 out of 200. That's a small thing, but we have been growing, and that was the emergence when Mr. Annamalai just decided in a day that we are not going to have an alliance, and we people we didn't even have time to file our nominations. We're not even experienced with all this. I think you can say one swallow does not make this thing, but that doesn't matter. Now why are they crying foul? Since we are not people who are bringing, we are not
Umaji, let me
used
ask
to
you.
the 200 rupees.
We have only 2 minutes left. Let me ask you
Yes.
this. Given what has
Anand,
happened
can
in
you have 30
Palladam today,
seconds?
the support that has come out, the Enman Enmakkal Padayatra, 39
Yes.
seats in the Lok Sabha. What do you think? How many
Yes.
do you think the BJP will contest in the first place? And secondly, how many are you hopeful of winning?
See, the alliance is said to be stitched up, so I cannot talk about how much we are going to win. But I can definitely say that today, make a note, all of you here who are in this show, that BJP is crossing 18 to 20% of the vote share, and this should give all these people jitters. I can clearly say on that as someone who's down on the ground every day with the public. And Enman and Makkal, he has touched every village. He has not sat in the AC room, Tamil Nadu and BJP headquarters. Our leader, he has been on the field, and this crowd, it is a voluntary crowd. It has not come for 200 rupees or biryani or for Arab. It has come on its own. We are a party with a difference, and I would like to remind all of you the story of BJP's growth in Northeast from 2 MPs to what we are today. Please see, don't keep flying. Please come down to earth and accept the reality as of today.
So you believe 18 to 20% vote share. If you have that belief, and if we were to go by what Mr. Annamalai told us, then there is some serious planning that is happening within the BJP. Yes, Kovai Satyan, I have to wind up after this. Yes.
Yeah. Anand, what Ranganathan said is true. There were high amount of turbulence after passing away of our leader Amma. But the resurrection of AIDMK has taken back, moment it came back to the single leadership under EPS. So don't underestimate. Amma left the party with 1.5 crore cadres. The membership drive kickstarted by EPS, it resulted in 2 crore cadres, which is roughly about 30% of the eligible vote bank. I leave it to the political acumen of people who want to compare the local body election results with parliament election results. And they say we are going to grow big like the victory of local body elections.
The confidence is welcome. The confidence is welcome, but you need to put it to the test when you go out to the people and ask them who's the principal opposition party in Tamil Nadu today. You ask this question and you see what is the answer you get, and if the answer is variant to what you think should be the answer, then you should be worried. We've got to take a short, we've got to wind up on that note. I've run out of time. Dr. Ranganathan, we'll continue talking Tamil Nadu in the days to come, so I'll start with you the next time around. That's the promise to all our panelists. Thank you very much. To all our viewers, thank you very much for joining us on this edition of The Right Stand. Brass Tacks with Zaka after the break.